Well, the black bunting outside of this chapel here shows the somberness of this loss. Tonight, we talked to those who knew Mr. Austin Layne for his comfort and kindness to thousands of grieving families right here in St. Louis. From the outside, it looks like a typical funeral home along West Florissant and Jennings, but what was felt inside is now a void. Marcus Harrison, the GM at Austin Layne Mortuary, is saddened.
I think that we thought that he may be with us always.
For more than half a century, 87-year-old Austin Layne Jr. served families in St. Louis during their darkest days. His name alone, Harrison says, is an institution.
Anywhere you went, you almost could say the name Austin Layne and someone would know who that man was.
He was patient and passionate, which many may think is hard in a seemingly morbid business.
He finished his course.
Susan House says she first met Mr. Layne in the late 90s. She's among a group of people behind getting this honorary street named after him near his chapels.
Although short in stature, he was a giant. They will know of Mr. Austin Layne Jr. His legacy will live forever.
His legacy in his language when talking to families when they feel like all is lost.
Baby, don't worry about that. And he would just continue. He said, we'll make it as if you have everything. Service families of all different walks of life have walked with them during the most trying time.
That same compassion he had for grieving families was the same compassion he had with the staff.
I grew tremendously under him. He took me under his wings and taught me everything that he knew.
And he knew a lot, Harrison says, yet always wanted to learn all the way up until his illness. While the black bunting outside his chapel show signs of mourning,
he moved upstairs. He's awaiting to be crowned.
People like Harrison, the staff, and everyone who came in contact with Mr. Layne vows to carry his crown until the end.
That's one thing that he's always told us to do, is to continue on with the legacy.
We got a statement from the mayor of Jennings tonight on this loss. He wrote, Mr. Austin Layne has held a pivotal position in Jennings for decades. Mr. Layne in his funeral services served my family in the loss of my mother, and I am forever grateful. The city has lost a great friend. The legacy of Mr. Layne is set in stone within the great history of St. Louis. This weekend, beginning Friday, people are able to pay their final goodbyes and respects to Mr. Austin Layne. We'll post more information on the funeral arrangements on our website, KMOV.com. We're live in Jennings. I'm Justin Andrews, First Alert 4.
I can only imagine the impact he had on a lot of families across the region. Justin, thank you.